Good afternoon. As you can see, the leaves are changing. The weather's getting colder. We both have our
I have a coat on.
nice warmness on. I'm kind of the polar bear and she's kind of the not. So anyways, we are out here today, and some of you seen in some of our past videos, a lot has gotten done, and not a lot of explanation to it, and so we thought, well, we're going to get on and give an explanation.
Yeah, because we just kind of got, well, he got
She has a
in
mouse in
kind
her
of
pocket.
a building mindset and just started building and not recording anything. So we thought, hey, let's go ahead and just kind of walk you through and catch you up on what's been going on, and hopefully we'll get back to recording the process a little bit more. But if not, then you might just get a lot of
recap videos.
Updates. Yeah. So.
Well, part of the problem is we're on a timeline to get this done. We have to have it done by the first part of next year, and right now it is the beginning of November, and we're coming into the holiday season, which for us is kind of a mixed bag on what that looks like. Both of our jobs kind of slow down this time of year, and people don't want you inside their home doing remodels in the middle of winter, and most companies take off from like Thanksgiving to Christmas that we work for, as far as large large companies that we do in our other jobs. So it's kind of that time of year, and we thought, well, let's do a recap video, show you what some of the work we've gotten done. And you've seen the porch, but we'll go ahead and show you what our disaster of a porch looks like right now. Here's the front porch we've been building. The plywood that's up there is for the addition that we'll show you here in just a minute. But we do have the siding almost done on the front porch. We got held up in this, that corner. There's my finger. That corner over there we got held up in because we had to build this wall on this addition we'll show you here shortly. And in order to know where to finish that siding up. And so
a lot of you have mentioned the blue color on the house. That is the final color. All this gray, or all this green over here, is just the HardieBacker. It's primed. We bought it primed, so that's the color we're going with. I don't know if it'll get done before winter or not, but actually, well, I'm not even gonna say it will.
That was just a tester to see what it looked like. We were picking out some colors, and we wanted to see what they look like on the wall, and
we loved that one. So
we loved that one. It was the first one we did, and it was the one we liked, and so it was a pretty easy choice.
Yeah, and so here we started with some rock. We wanted to get a column up, and then we got some on the house too, as you can see, and it was just kind of again, we like to just randomly do projects, and it'll all get done eventually. But we got this on, and we're gonna get these going probably this spring, and we have railing for it and all that good stuff, and we're going to end up pouring a step here, and then we got some of those cool concrete forms that look like giant pebble stones, I guess, for the walkway that we'll end up pouring.
They look like flat top boulders,
yeah, like
a river rock that's been smoothed over by the water, but they're large boulder size, and so we got a form from Quikrete, and that will fill in with concrete, and then those will make our paver that will go from this step here, and then it will come down this way, and then it'll turn and come back towards the sidewalk.
It'll feel like we're in the shower.
It'll feel like something.
Yeah. So anyway,
so you can see our front porch roof. We still got all of our soffits and stuff like that we still have to do underneath there, and we still have to finish shingling. The tar paper's on, so it's dry, but we got to still shingle it. And there's still some pieces of plywood over on the edge I've got to finish cut, things like that. We still got the drip edge, and I mean, there's still a lot of work, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. And so this is that end wall I was talking about. So the siding had to have an end somewhere, and this wall was going to be built onto the end of our porch. And so we didn't know exactly, here's the last post, we didn't know exactly how that was going to fit. And so until we built that wall, we really couldn't finish the siding. And so some of you might be asking, what's this gap here? You might have seen it over here. You see some of this OSB still showing. Well, that is where you can see here we've got the rock that is where it'll be rock. That's a 36-inch gap there, and that'll, like I said, will be rock. And of course our OSB here underneath the porch to stay dry.
This will all be hardy board all the way down.
Yeah, we'll do hardy all the way down to the floor on this one, just because it's easier than doing the rock. And we really wanted to have the difference in the way that it looked.
This is the add-on. This is the garage, and you can see we'll have a door here, and then we got to frame out these, but we'll have two separate garage doors here, and we already got those ordered. And then up here we're going to end up putting, I think, cedar shakes is what we'll end up putting there. And towards the back you'll see there's one wall right here. On the other side of that wall we'll end up having kind of our master bedroom, bathroom, and suite, and we'll go, or
we'll walk through that.
We'll walk through all that and show you the porch in the back and just kind of all that's going on. But this is kind of a bird's eye, not even a chicken's eye view of just kind of the whole shebang when it's done. And we still have an apron to pour here for our vehicles to park
concrete
on.
Approach.
We're not going to do that till
we'll wait till the spring to get that done. But let's walk inside here and kind of show you. I know some of you guys that are really a lot better at framing than I am are going to look at this and say, you know, you idiot, you're supposed to put your front wall on before you put your trusses up. You know, and I agree. And to be honest with you, we had the front wall on, and the day we set the trusses, we had to use a skid steer truss boom, extendable truss boom, and so we took that front wall off. But to be honest with you, it was 5 2x4s. We've got a man door here, and then next to it's a 10-foot garage door. There were 2 2x4s, a 10-foot garage door, and 3 2x4s. So there were 5 2x4s we took down. And then the headers are down here on the ground for the 10-foot garage doors. And so
and we are going with the 10-foot doors just in case we do get larger vehicles, and we are a large family, so we don't know what the future holds with vehicles, so we just wanted to be our home to be prepared for that.
Yeah, the doors are going to be a 10-foot by 9-foot garage door, and they're not quite 9-foot, but I think they're 8'9" or something like that. But anyways, so they're a 10 by 9 basically. So you'll notice in our garage we have this wall. That's the wall that was on our porch, and on this wall, just to kind of give you a brief overview of what it'll look like, this wall will have a small kind of closet-esque on it.
Maybe just a lot of hooks we can.
Yeah, we haven't quite. I mean, we've talked about making it enclosed. We talked about just putting a couple of boards across with some hooks on them and hanging our big winter coats and things like that. Because when we go out and do chores, we come in and we have chickens and cows, and your boots get all nasty, your coats get nasty, especially in the wintertime when everything's wet and nasty. And so that's kind of our plan, is to have somewhere to keep that stuff out here, out of the way. Because like I said, this will be a man door here. So it'll just be a nice pathway to walk in. Yeah, the cats are our barn cats.
And
keep
you'll
each other
also
clean.
see over here we have our heating and cooling unit. Just forgot what it was called.
Mini split.
Mini split. We're actually taking that out. It was great. It worked great. And honestly, we could have put one in the master bedroom, and the whole house would have been well heated and aired. But we decided to take it out and put a central heat and air system in. Simply for the fact of we don't know 100% sure if this will be forever home. We would love to buy more land one day, but if not, then we just felt like that was the best decision for this specific home, and so that's what we're going with. So this will actually come out and go in James's shop, and then
yeah, we'll build a closet that's going to be about this whole corner here, and you can see our dryer vent does come out there from our dryer, and what I will end up doing is putting a rigid line that will bring that out to the side over here, so that it can, or it may even go straight out. I don't know. People say all the time, oh, you don't want a dryer venting into your garage, and I'm sure there's a moisture issue that's associated with that, but I know we've got some family that have a dryer vent that vented into their garage for 30 plus years, and they never had a single problem. And we've got multiple people that we know that do, and it works just fine. So leave us a comment if you know something that we don't know. Leave us a comment down in the comments. Let us know. if there's something we're missing. But like I said, we do have a lot of family that has dryer vents into their garage, and honestly, in the wintertime, it's almost kind of a nice little heat source. But now we will have heating and air in our garage, and it will be a fully insulated garage. Now it is a 24 by 30, so it'll be a full 2-car garage, and I still got some OSB to finish putting up on the top there, on the outside walls. But it will be a full 2-car garage, and the attic is non-existent. It is just a standard A-frame truss, 412 pitch, so there wasn't enough room for any attics or anything like that. But that's the garage. Now here is the master that she was talking about. We did a step up, if you notice, so that if there's ever any moisture in the garage or any water in the garage, or for whatever reason something like that happens, it does not get up into the main part of the house. And so that's why we did that, if you notice that step up.
There will not be an entrance from our garage to our bedroom.
Yeah, we're not going to put a door from our garage. We had some people ask us that, and no, we're definitely not. It's going to be a big, nice double window here. We've got some of our plumbing to run our drains and things out there. But this will be a big, nice double window here, and we plan on putting our chairs here, kind of having a nice morning view while we sit and drink our coffee. This window here is currently our boys' bedroom, and it will become our dining room in the new. We've talked about that on past videos, where the dining room will become the boys' bedroom will become the dining room, and we will have a door. This window will come out, obviously, and we'll have a door here, so the entrance into the bedroom will be right here, and our boys will be moved into a different room. But you can see the concretes match up.
We were going to do a foundation here, but honestly, we love the slab in the existing part of our house, so we ended up going with the slab and this new part of our house too, because we really like it. So
well, and some of you might do building trades. If you do, you know that right now lumber prices are through the roof, expensive, and so we actually saved quite a bit of money going with concrete. Normally it'd be the other way around, but now, because of the way it is, with Advantech flooring and your trusses and things like that all being manufactured now, they actually cost quite a bit more than it did for us to do the concrete. But you do notice that we do have a drain coming out. That was kind of an unfortunate thing, but it is what it is. That is the drain for our washing machine, and we used to just have it gray water out into the yard, and it was kind of just ran out into the yard and ran down the driveway, and you never did see it. It never did smell or nothing like that, because it's just gray water. It's legal to do that. So anyhow, we've got that plumbed into our main house plumbing now, and that's why it's ran underneath the slab, and it's actually ran all the way over into where now our new bathroom. So you see we have a doorway opening here. There's no header. I realize there's no weight bearing on this wall at all, so there's no header there.
Guys, this is that was our master bedroom. We put one door in that will go into the bathroom and the closet. We lived in a house that did that, and we loved it, because you get out of doing your thing and you can just change right in there, and then there's no clothes in your main bedroom area. So we really like that, so we wanted to do it in here too. So we'll go into the bathroom, and we'll have kind of our vanity here. It'll just be a 1-sink vanity. We have 2 sinks in our bathroom now, but we just find ourselves not using both, so this will just be a 1-sink thing. And we got our toilet, and then we'll have a pretty large shower here, and we're gonna put double headers on it. You parents know it, just getting it out kind of a thing. So we got 5 kids for a reason, so we got that. And then here we'll have our closet. We were going to put another door here for a linen closet, but I decided it would just look awkward. So we're gonna have a door here, and this will be our closet area. And yes, it's a huge closet. No, we don't have a lot of clothes. I literally have like 5 shirts I wear all the time because I just love them. So we'll come in here and we'll kind of have a linen closet with all the towels and first aid stuff or whatever, and then we'll kind of have hanging and drawers and shelves and
all of our dressers will be inside of our closet. That way
Yeah.
there's none in our bedroom. And that's probably the main thing that will be in our closet. And that's probably the biggest reason why our closet is as large as it is, because like I said, we want all of our clothes in here. You know, all of the stuff,
all that random stuff you store in your bedroom, or maybe we just do the extra sheets and blankets and yarn. I don't know.
Well, and we live in the
stuff.
country, and we hunt for our own food, and with hunting comes, you know, things that we like to keep in
And there's
boxes.
7 of us, so there's
in
going
our
to be
closet.
a lot of things later on that we just need to be able to store that kind of stuff. And the kids' clothes that we rotate through and that kind of stuff. We need a lot of extra storage, and I realize a lot of that will go out in the garage, but this just kind of gives us room for whatever. But I won't hoard anything in it. Okay, so this is the master bedroom. It'll just kind of have a bed and chairs in it, and then our door will be here to come in. So that's kind of it. And then we are going to have a nice little coffee bar over there that we can have our little French press and refrigerator for our heavy cream and all that good stuff. So we can make that in the morning and not wake any of the kids up and just enjoy the morning. I like a quiet morning. So that's kind of that's what this area is. So we'll show you now our back porch Alright, so this is our back porch. We did end up pouring a 20 by 20. We thought about doing like a 10 by 10 or 15 by 15. But again, there's 7 of us. When we have people over, that's a lot of people. So we ended up going with a 20 by 20. We'll have a nice sliding door here. This is where our dining room will be. And so it'll kind of come out into here, and we're going to cover this. So it'll be fully covered. And then eventually we're going to screen it in, just so we can sit out here and do schoolwork and do our work and just sit out here and chill and not have bugs and stuff getting on everything. This is also where we'll put up the roasting oven out here to do our broth and just some of that stuff we need to process that we don't want sitting in the kitchen because it just kind of smells. So that'll go out here. Eventually we want a nice large fireplace we can cook over and cook our soups and just have there. So this will end up being our backyard, but we're not moving anything out here until we get it covered and get the doors on and can actually come out and enjoy it. And it's kind of a mess because we don't use it for anything yet, but it'll be a great use of space out here.
And you can still see some remnants of the trees getting cut out. You know, we still have some stumps, you know, over here, and we have some of the big trees here that we still have to get cleaned up. And of course we got all of our firewood stacks started, and here's our
neighbors probably aren't. Nobody lives there, so
yeah, we have neighbors back here. And that house burnt actually the year we moved here and started building our house, and it burnt down. I'm not really sure what they're doing with it. We'd really like to be able to buy it one day if we can. But anyways, it burned down, and so it's just a shell that's left there. We've got our 6x6s here to build our back porch to put our roof on, and then of course where our junk pile used to be, that is now underneath the lean-to that I talked about in that other video. Go check that out if you want to see. We built a lean-to on the side of our shop to store all of our junk that you have. Most of you have it hidden in your garage. We didn't have a garage yet, so it got stored out in a tent from the local freight store. That's all I'll say. But anyhow, we have that. But as you can see on our house, this is our kitchen window, and so the nice thing is our plan is to actually put a nice gravel or paver pad here and be able to have some grills.
concrete.
Probably the same concrete pavers that we're using for our front walk, but be able to put those here and have a nice patio to set out on and do grilling and that kind of thing. You know, we do have a smoker. We do have a couple of grills that we like to use, different ones. I know some of you have said stuff about our lovely Lowe's house wrap. In the north they call it the siding, but this is this house wrap. Since we started this project, we've just tore the old stuff off because we needed it out of the way to get the project done. We are going to replace it.
And it's just, it's just shredding off at this point.
It's 2.5 years old.
Yeah, we have the stuff to replace it. We have the siding sitting out there. There's just so much going on. But this will come. We're hoping to get all the siding and that dried in by winter, at least by the first, probably not the first snow, but somewhere in there, and do all that. I know we want this roof on this porch too, so
that's what I'm hoping to get started on this week. Rambling now, and we just wanted to show you kind of where we were, and we know that a lot of this did not get videos, and we're sorry. You know, we were trying to be respectful to the concrete guys. They you know, they probably would have been okay with us getting some video of them. They were really nice guys, super nice guys, but they you know, they were here to work, and we were paying them well to be here, and so we really didn't want to waste their time, and we had waited a long time to get a concrete guy. All of the concrete people we had talked to all bailed on us, and so the fact that we had these guys coming, we had to bust hump to get it ready for them. And
we had some help with hanging trusses and that kind of stuff too.
Right.
So it was kind of, I don't know, we just, if people are helping, we just didn't want to
slow down and be able to do the video as much. And we hate that because we'd love to have it documented, but we were just trying to be respectful of their time. You know, when you've got somebody here that's helping you because they're a friend or they're a you know, somebody like that, you know, they're here to help you, and you need to be respectful of their time, at least how we feel about it. So
yeah, so that's where we're at. So now when we have more working videos, it's not going to be like, oh, what's that? So that's where we're at with the house, and that's all I really have to say there.
All right, guys. Hey, keep checking back, looking at what we got going on. We try to post a video every Tuesday and every Thursday. That's kind of our schedule right now. I've not wanted to say it up to this point, but we're trying to keep to that schedule. It kind of gives me something to work towards. It gives us both a reason to make a video. If you guys are expecting it, we love the comments that you send us, the messages that you send us. You know, our family, we know who you guys are that watch this stuff. We love you guys, and thank you for being so supportive of us, and being so supportive of this crazy guy's dream to build his own home, and
especially seeing how we started with it.
Seeing how it all started out. Oh man. But anyhow, we thank you guys for that. Hey, if you've got some friends that you think would like this video, tell them about us. We're just a couple crazy people trying to make something for ourselves here to live in and be happy with, and you know, have a little homestead. So if, you know, if you've got somebody that you think would like that video, you know, shoot them a link of it, like it, you know, like the video for us, subscribe to our channel if you're not already. We'd love to have you come back and you know, see our videos. I know a lot of you watch us on Facebook. Thank you guys for that. We appreciate it. We're kind of trying to grow all of this. You know, we're not in this for any other reason than we want to document it for our family, and we're really having a lot of fun doing it. Yeah. And we love that people, you know, we don't get to talk to very often, they watch these things and they'll send us messages saying how much they love seeing what we've got going on, and so we just really like it.
And stay tuned too, because I'm going to try to, or maybe you try to get a video put together of kind of like when we bought the land and what it looked like, and just kind of the stuff we missed documenting on YouTube in kind of our journey towards where we're at with this house too. So that's what we need to do. Yep.
Keep this for our kids to see one day and see how crazy their parents were trying to build their own house when they were kids.
Are you guys sure you want to build one?
They may or may not remember it. We don't know, but they'll at least have some memories of it. Yeah. We know our youngest won't remember any of it, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming and being a part of our family in this journey. And you know, like we always say, live a good journey.
See ya.